Thank you very much for allowing me to come to this side of the House and testify on a bill that I'm very passionate about and also committed to pass along with my colleagues. And I thank Representative Anastasia Williams and the co-sponsors of the bill, along with my colleague in the Senate side, Senator Chacon, Senator Nesselbush, for their sponsorship on these bills and other bills. This legislation is one that would benefit all Rhode Islanders. It will make our streets safer for all motorists while helping to strengthen our economy. It would help to strengthen the families in our neighborhoods while also ensuring that those who get behind the wheel are qualified to be there and have the necessary insurance that protects us all. I think we all want comprehensive immigration reform at the federal level. And I will tell you that from a personal perspective, being an immigrant to this country, came here when I was 9, and a Rhode Islander when I was 14, have grown up with this community, knowing and seeing the growth in the city of Providence and our urban core, but also seeing the growth and the impact that it's had on the suburbia, whether it's on Narragansett, whether it's in Newport, having the labor pool that is necessary in order to have the quality of life for vacations for all of us to enjoy, and also those New Englanders that come in the summer. But I also know the experiences of when I go to in different neighborhoods, in particular in suburbia, that many people are laboring out there. They pick our apples. They are in the farms. They are cutting our grasses. They are working in restaurants. That's our reality. This debate has been going on for comprehensive immigration for over a decade. The reality is that and we know that undocumented people and families are in our state, and we have to address and provide leadership. We have made progress over the years. That is, we as people and our colleagues who take into account the compassion, the human rights aspect of it, why people migrate to the United States and why they want to be here. And also, when they look at the children that come with the family, or that they're born here, and that they have a parent who is undocumented, and they want to provide for their family. The fact is that Congress is not going to provide anytime soon that comprehensive immigration. We had great hopes to do that with our President Barack Obama, and he pushed. And in fact, he pushed so much that we're in the Supreme Court right now. But those students that were allowed to remain here and go through a process, they were given the ability to obtain a driver's license, to go to school, to get a job, to be productive citizens. We in Rhode Island have made progress too. The in-state tuition policy has helped less than 100 students. The system hasn't crumbled, but we provided those opportunities to the students. Today, we have a choice, and it's time for us to take action. I agree with the previous speakers that he has legitimate concerns, but we also have legitimate answers to their concerns. Yes, that we're here. Yes, that the undocumented individuals are here, and we know. We can guess whether they're 10, 20,000. But think about the impact that it also has as an economic driver. Whether the report from the Institute for Economic Progress is correct, but even if it's half or more than that, it's about $20 million. They stated it was $33 million that they contribute to the economy of Rhode Island. That's how it would impact our economy. We have a governor that is clearly, when she was campaigning, and now she said, if we get her a bill to her desk, that she's ready to sign it. And in fact, if you go back, I'm not going to speak for them, but if you go back to all the general officers that have been elected, Secretary of State, Treasurer, Lieutenant Governor are supportive of driver's license because they want to make sure that we address the issue of the economic impact, the safety in our roads. We have a choice. We either drive them underground, keep them there, force them to drive without a license, and we know it's happening. We have to take leadership. We have to look within ourselves and say, what are we trying to solve? The economic aspect of it, the safety issue, but also keeping the families together while the comprehensive immigration issue is being resolved. And that only makes our roadway more dangerous when we do that. Alternative, we could recognize that the reality that undocumented immigrants are on our roads and take steps to ensure that they are trained, licensed, and insured. That helps families. It helps the economy. And it helps keeps our roadway safe. It ensures that these motorists know the rules of the road while making it more likely. Just like 12 other states, including Connecticut. This mirrors that. There's that they will carry insurance and less likely that they will leave the scene of an accident. The legislation we are talking about today accomplishes all these goals, while also providing important safeguards, including promoting application for the opportunity when they get that opportunity to become a permanent resident or file for that residency. And I tell you that it's a very long process because I had to wait when my mother petitioned for me. And also knowing that firsthand from people that I know and that I worked when I worked at Rhode Island Hospital for 17 years and also in the community. It even requires certification that the applicant's taxes are to date. And in fact, this bill doesn't cover everyone. It covers the people that can get an I-10 and have those documentation, and DMV will have that opportunity to do that. So in conclusion, this is a good bill for all Rhode Islanders. Throughout my public service, this has been a priority for me, for the members in Rhode Island, and particularly in the minority, Black and Latino caucus, as we held a press conference in building that panoramic for Rhode Islanders. And I'm very pleased to stand here today with my colleagues, representative in this chamber, but I hope that many of you can provide also that leadership and inform and spread the word throughout Rhode Island. Not just only in the urban community, but the suburban. Thank you very much.